Do you ever wonder why you are here? What is your purpose? What if you had to decide it for yourself? Today, we're delving into one of the most intriguing and often misunderstood philosophies out there, existentialism. It's more than just a concept, it's a way of seeing the world that might just change how you see your own life. Existentialism. The word itself sounds heavy, right? But let's break it down. At its core, existentialism suggests that existence precedes essence. But what does that mean? Well, in simple terms, it means that you exist first, and it is up to you, through your actions, to give your life purpose and meaning. Now, let's take a quick trip back into time. Existentialism first came to prominence in the mid-20th century, but its roots stretch back even further. Philosophers like, and I will most certainly mispronounce a couple of these, so just deal with it. Feel free to complain in the comments. Philosophers like Søren Kierkegaard and Friedrich Nietzsche were among the first to grapple with existential ideas, long before the term was coined. However, it wasn't until the likes of Jean-Paul Sartre and Simone de Beauvoir in post-World War II era that existentialism truly blossomed. In the aftermath of the war, many began questioning traditional values, norms, and beliefs. In this context, existentialism was like a torch, lighting the path through the darkness and chaos. Let's clear up a common misconception about existentialism. It's not all doom and gloom, not all about life is meaningless despair. That's a partial view. Let's dig a little deeper. Yes, existentialists assert that life has no inherent meaning, but here's the twist. It's up to you to create it. It's about embracing freedom, owning up to the choices we make, and becoming authentic beings. It's the grayscale world suddenly bursting into color because you chose the colors. You shape your world. The philosophers we talked about earlier each contributed uniquely to this idea. Kierkegaard, often considered the father of existentialism, focused on individual choice and commitment. Nietzsche championed the concept of life affirmation, encouraging individuals to embrace the full spectrum of the human experience. And then we have Sartre, who coined the phrase, existence precedes essence, and de Beauvoir, who expanded existentialism into the realm of ethics and feminism. For them, existentialism wasn't just a philosophy, it was a call to action. But what does this mean for us today? How do these century-old ideas apply to our lives in the age of technology, climate change, and social transformation? In a world where we're constantly bombarded with information, existentialism offers a way to center ourselves, to choose our path and create meaning in the face of overwhelming uncertainty. First, understand that you are at a perpetual crossroads. The choices that you make define who you are in the world you live in. That's existential freedom, and with it comes responsibility. The responsibility of accepting the consequences of your choices. This sounds a little intimidating, I know, but it's also liberating. You're not a passive actor in your life, you're the author of your own narrative. But how do you go about writing this story, you ask? You start by asking yourself tough questions. What do I value? What brings me fulfillment? What kind of person do I want to be? Then you align your actions with the answers. You study because you value knowledge. You paint because it brings you joy. You stand up for what you believe in because that's the person you want to be. And remember, in existentialism, there's no universal right or wrong path. It's all about authenticity, about being true to yourself. It's about embracing the uncertainties, the absurdities of life, and still choosing to create meaning out of the chaos. In the face of life's storms, you are your own shelter, your own anchor. And that brings us to the end of our little dive into existentialism. Remember, existentialism isn't just a philosophy, it's a way of life. It's a journey of constant self-discovery, of creating your own purpose in an indifferent universe. Hit that like button and subscribe for more explorations into the world of ideas. Until next time, keep questioning, keep exploring, and keep defining your existence. Later on.